Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, one and all. Welcome back to the New Galaxy Gamers channel, and welcome back to our first city in City Skylines 2. We are currently building the city of Orion. And no, I do not know what that is, the name of a real city, but if it is, well, that's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to live up to your city planning standards. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. It's great to have you here. If you are a returning member, welcome back to you as well. As usual, all usual disclaimers are in the description of the video. So it is also great to have y'all here. I hope y'all having a safe, wonderful, and successful week this week. I know I am. It's a pretty hot start to the week here. So I was going to record the video last night, but I was too exhausted because it was just way too hot yesterday. So anyway, we'll get this video done for you today and uploaded. At current count, we do have 96 subscribers. Welcome to all of you who have subscribed and that I haven't seen yet. And I'm just taking a look around our city. Our little ambulance problem has resolved. And it looks like we still got some traffic jams. Oh goodness. We do. But it is because people are wanting to go this way and not use the highway. Huh. What happens if I do... I don't want a cul-de-sac. I want a rotary. What happens if I do that? Okay. There doesn't seem to be a problem going off there, so it looks like the problem is right here, so that should filter a little better. Alright, so that should work. Wow. Not enough water, so we got a problem. Let me put... Alright, so we need to fix our water supply problem. Let's see, water... Let's go ahead and put a road right here. And let's curve, give this bad boy a little bit of a curve. Okay. Actually, let's send it down this way. We can... Yeah. And then we can maybe have this part of the road and right here. All right. Whoops. Okay, so now we've got that. Let's go ahead and put a wee bit of industry in here too to make sure that we take care of our industrial demand here. Oh, there's already a building there, okay. Alright, that should take care of the water problem. And it pretty much, it does look like it actually has. So, that should take care of that. We won't have that problem now. What's our problem here? Oh, we got a power overload. Okay. Well... I don't know if power overload actually means that it's not... that it's producing more than it needs. Where's it? We got problems left and right. Not enough electricity. Oh, so it means no electricity. Okay. That's a problem. So we are making more power than we can actually produce. That's not good. All right, so I wonder if that's because I don't really want to use too much coal. Let me see if I can. Let me see. Would that? It would make sense for us to actually put a wind turbine right here. Okay. That actually help? It does. Okay, so that's something we're going to have to sort out is... All right. All right, that was weird. Oh, there's your power source. Okay. All right, so one of the things before I was so rudely interrupted. I think I'd like to move the industrial area. I think that's going to make more sense. So if you look here on the map, I think it makes more sense for us if we find an area that essentially isn't going to obstruct like any natural resources that we may need for our specialized industry, but have it in an area that maybe alleviates some of this congestion here, right? So my thought process is, because we have this highway, I don't know what the heck that is. Oh, it's a bridge, probably. I don't know what that is. Because we have a highway connector over here, I was kind of hoping for railroad. I don't know where that is, though. But because we have that highway connection here, I was thinking of having like the industry in its own area. If that makes sense. It might actually make sense to put it... Oh, you know what? It might actually make sense to put the industry over in here. Yeah. So that's what I'm thinking, guys. Is that might be the way to do it. Have the industry along the coast. Yeah. I kind of like that area. So that's what we'll do. So that's what we need to... That's what we need to work toward, is moving ourselves toward the coast. So... How am I going to do that? I don't know how many of these I can afford right now. Get us over there. All right, so we've got those. Let's do one. All right, so we don't have enough money right now, but we have a corridor that we can now start working our way toward. So that's what I want to do. That'll be our ultimate goal, is to work our way toward moving our industry over here. So that'll be what we will work on next. Okay, so let's go back to our city and try to do something today. So actually, now that we know we're doing that, let's start building. Let's start moving our roads that way. Let me bring this in and okay. Now hopefully it's becoming a little bit more apparent what I'm trying to do here. Okay. And now we can get... Let's put in a straight road. Okay. So now we know we have a road all the way over here, which is going to help a little bit. And we got some forestry over here too, so that's actually going to help. Let me see. Let me go into our industry here, shall we? Forestry. Now, I don't know much about how this one works, I will admit. But I do know oh, I need the road that way. Okay. All right, hold on. Yeah. Go ahead and destroy that. I didn't realize I needed the road that way. Okay. All the way along here. And I'm just making sure, guys, that we have enough, you know, to be able to say, okay, this is where I want our roads. There we go. All right. Now, let's go here. And I'll put a wind turbine out here too. Oh, you can't actually. There you go. Let's see what it does, because... Now, I don't know if there's something else I need to do. I need to watch some videos on this. But I'm going to assume that that's probably the case. All right. Okay, that should actually help that a little bit, I think. All right, so we now have a wood industry. That should take care of itself now. Okay. Hey, we're a boom town now, guys. That's cool. Alright, let's come back into our city. Let's put in a couple of parks. Okay. That would take care of you. All right, so we're starting to deal with our happiness levels a little bit more. This one, what would this give us radius wise? Okay. Let's actually put this right here because it kind of looks cool. Alright, that'll actually extend more. That's... that might actually be good right here too. Alright, so we're starting to deal with the happiness issue, guys. Oops. I think I accidentally... There we go. Okay, that should fix that. That should start dealing with the happiness level a little bit. We are going to move this industry over here. Already have... I don't actually... The one thing I don't know, guys, is does the industry... Forestry industry, does it actually plant new trees? I don't know if the forestry industry plants new trees or not. No, it might. It might. We'll have to watch that, keep an eye on that and see, I guess. Alright, so that now means that if we look at our production chain, we now have a surplus coming in for wood. That's good. We've now essentially eliminated the deficit in the wood. We've got a surplus in wheat. We've got a surplus in carrots. And we got a surplus in stone. So we are slowly working our way toward being deficit neutral in our specialized industry area. That's what we want. So essentially our specialization industries are bringing in money. That's what we want. So we're able to now essentially get rid of the deficit, the city's deficit, without too much of a problem. We still have more specialized industries to do, and I was actually thinking about putting like a chicken farm out here for the for that too. So let's actually do that real quick and see. See what that does for us. And I'm still learning about all these specialized industries and things like that. There we go. All right. So that means we now will have chickens. So that'll be another surplus for us coming in. We're not seeing a power overload in this area. That's good news. We're seeing a traffic jam, that annoying traffic jam, but I suspect that as we start moving industry and stuff out of there into its new area, I suspect that's going to be fine. So I'm not going to like overly worry about that. But now we are actually making a profit, I think. You know, because our overall deficit is kind of helping us here. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I didn't see that before. But yeah, I think having our industry along the coastline is going to be the better of the two options. So, you know, because we can make a port of entry over here in this area, which I kind of like that idea. It would make sense. It's close to a highway. So, yeah. And then have all our residential stuff. As I lose, and then have our residential going in this area. So I kind of like that. We've got the traffic jams to worry about, but like I said, I think that'll solve itself as we get the industry moved over to where we want it to be. And we start alleviating some of the pressure. I think that'll help. Because I think what I want to do eventually is, like I said before, turn this into an interstate coming through here through our city so that we had different off points, I think would be the better way to go about it. Let's just have a look at our handy dandy city, shall we? Our city is thriving, folks. We are making money. And we're also losing money. Why are we losing money? Our deficit is still higher than our revenue. Our expenses are still higher than our revenue. All right, so taxes. We don't have government subsidies coming in. Where is our budget going? So we're spending $990,800 on service up fees. So we're minus negative. We're negative. We're in the hole. We're in the red about 32,000. So we need to actually. We need to actually be able to fix that. And I'm not really sure how we do that. Let's see. What's this? Textile fiber farm especially can be set up in an area of fertile land. Okay, so if we okay. The ore mining specialization can be set up on natural ore deposits. All right. So that means I need to find our natural ore because I think that's going to help. Oh, actually. Let's put this in. I've been wanting to get this thing in there. Let's see. Where would be the best place to put you? Where would be the best place to put you, Bear? Preferably somewhere, well... Okay, so it does add the well-being. Okay. You know, it should be funny if we could. It would be nice maybe to put a petrol station. put a steakhouse right here. And let's put... let's see, where can we put you? That might actually help a little bit. Let's put you. Put you there. Let's put you... I don't know. Let's put you right here, maybe? Alright, there. That should help a little bit, folks. Alright, now, what was I doing? Oh, yeah. Quarry. For ore. I forget, though, how I... Oh, here we go. Let's see. Water and sewage. I'm just looking for the natural resources, guys. Ah, there we go. Let's look at our natural resource map. Alright, so we do have some natural resource up here. Nothing in our area, though. Oh, wait a minute. We do have... Ooh. Okay. Alright, so let me look. If we were to do, say, here, 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 and here... Alright, so there, now we got natural, aha. Here we go, alright. Alright, so now we got natural ore right here. Alright, so that's actually going to help us. Let's put in the specialized industry real fast, guys. And then... we'll call it a day. So if we put actually, let me do it this way. Be better. And let me bring up that naturalization so that I can see it actually. If I can remember the icon here. There it is. So we were to do this, bring you smack dab in the middle. Put a wee bit of a curve in here. And there we go. All right, now let's go into specialized industry. Let's put you. Why aren't you wanting to do that? I told you I wanted the overlay. Stop being stupid. Or is it because it's... The heck? Oh, I'm in the wrong place. Okay. There we go. All right, so I'm in the wrong place. That's why. All right. So we can put a bit of a... We can do this. This will actually help. All right, there's one. There's two. Now, I don't know how you edit the nodes. Because I clearly have this. I guess it's okay for now. I could put a little something here to make it look good. Maybe like a little store or something. Alright, so that actually should help our industry a little bit more. That should help with the surplus. That should help with our stuff. It's actually going here. Yep, and that did. Okay, so that actually does help our deficit. That does put us in the green again. Gets us out of the red. That means, folks, that we've now resolved our wood, our timber industry, grain industry. We'll have the animal farm starting to make money here soon and giving us a profit. We've got carrots making us money. Ore is making us money. The only thing we don't have yet is coal. So that's something we're gonna want to work on. So right now we're still giving ourselves a bit of a deficit, but that's okay in my book. I'm not like I'm not overly worried. As long as our revenue is more than our expenditures, then I'm not going to worry about it. So, and our revenue is going, our city's bank account is doing good. All right. So that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we have done some success today. We've increased the city's budget. We're doing really good. Waiting for a hearse. Okay. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please be sure to hit the like and the subscribe button. Smash that bell notification icon to let yourself know when the next video comes out. And be sure to share the link to the channel with your family, your friends, your colleagues, your co-workers, your pet kitty cat, pet puppy dog, pet parakeet, pet bunny rabbit, pet boa constrictor, although, well, maybe if you want a snake, you're going to have to move to New Zealand. I don't know. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, by sharing the link to the channel with others, it does help our wonderful channel grow and it helps our community grow as well. And by hitting that bell notification icon, it tells the YouTube algorithm that, hey, you want to see more of this cool stuff from this channel. So please be sure to do that. My pet kitty cat, Little Kitten, says hello, and we both wish you a safe, wonderful, and successful rest of your week. And if you are in an area where it is very hot out and there are heat advisories or other precautions that your local authorities tell you you need to do, please abide by those directives. They're meant to keep you safe and well, so that you can see another episode. That being said, folks, I shall see you in the next episode of our first city right here in City Skylines 2 as we continue work on the city of Orion. Happy gaming!